All right, thank you for joining us, everyone. This is the Raptorium Weekly Update on the 12th of May 2024. It's very nice to have you with us. Thanks for waiting around. And how are you, David? I was a bit worried because I called you. I gave you the wake up call and it was ringing for ages. I was thinking, he's asleep.
Nah, I was just on the toilet.
Oh, all right. Okay, thanks for sharing that with us, David. And Alejandro, how are you?
And I mean, I can even tell you about the consistency.
No, you're all right, man. You're all right. Unless the community wants to know, let's have a look. Do you want to know about David's consistency?
Nah, doubt it.
No one seems to want to know. Okay, and Alejandro, how are you?
Yes, very well, thanks, Binary. I went with my wife there on the dining room, having a nice dinner, Mother's Day, with my sons there, so everything is fine.
Sherm did say he wouldn't be on the stream because it was Mother's Day.
Yes.
Yeah. But thanks for being here. I hope your mother's okay with you being on the stream.
Yes, she is fine. She is far away from me, so and my wife, she had her sons with her, so I'm alright.
Yeah. All right, nice one. Okay, so let's just get it started with a weekly. After we've gone through this, we will be having a CryptoSmith stream today, which is nice. And yeah. Oh, Falcon's just remembered it's Mother's Day. He's got to do something quick, apparently. Okay, HNS also told us that we've got a smile. As far as I understand it, the first 2 minutes into this stream, we all smiled, including David. So we've ticked HNS's boxes initially. But let's see if he's happy with us by the time the stream ends. Okay, we now have a working Raptorium AI version, which is now fully deployable in a web environment. Thanks to Michael J. More work is going on with that, but we will give some very juicy updates when that's finally ready. But yeah, that's just a small update from Michael J. If you don't already know what the AI is, well, let me start by saying Michael J is a friend of HNS, who is also the main producer and editor of our YouTube channel. And this guy's a complete whiz on AI. And so we brought him onto the team with the goal of creating 3 different AIs for the project. We're going to have one for the public, which is what the public can use to learn all about the AI. We're going to have one for business, so business can learn on how to get integrated with the Raptorium blockchain, especially as we roll into Raptorium assets and beyond. We will have a separate business section on our new website, so businesses can do that and get a step-by-step guide on how to do it. And we will also have an AI which is just for the team in the background, that we can use to plan everything and like just literally everything, really. Yeah, so that's that. So big thanks to Michael J for the work on getting that deployable in a web environment. That, I know that was a big thing for him to initially get done, but we're really excited to show you what that can do. It's really nice, really is nice. David?
We've got more work going on with the dual yield bridge we've discussed, and potentially also bridging into multiple additional EVM chains. We've got a new part-time developer on board called Blaze. Some of you may have seen him. He is working on that, and we should start testing at some point next week. Looking forward to that. Should be good.
Do you want to tell what the bridge is for those that don't already know? I know you've told them
Yeah.
before.
The bridge is essentially so you can wrap and unwrap RTM on different chains. In this case, Arthera. They're a new launching chain at the end of this month. There are, whenever you join a new chain, there are certain incentives for basically adding TVL. TVL is pretty much an ETH term. It means something like total value locked. So if you add RTM onto there and stake it on there, you will be getting some incentives, not just from being part of a liquidity pool like we are on BSC, but also some additional incentives for basically just for being there, participating and staking right from the word go when they launch, and that's going to be quite juicy, I do believe, because at the same time we're introducing that part of the bridge can, what do you call it, lock up coins into nodes. We're still working on the transparency aspect of that, so you can see exactly what coins are where from the bridge wallet, but it should overall be something that works out in a very positive manner, and we can repeat the same process again with additional chains further along the way, because we are redoing the bridge we had from BSC, so it becomes pretty much chain agnostic, meaning it can talk to basically any EVM chain, potentially also Solana-based chain as well, but that will be a bit further down the road.
Awesome stuff.
So, yeah, it's exciting. It's good to see, and Blaze is extremely good at what he does. So let's see where we end up with that.
Brilliant. Some of you may have seen I did a Talon Wallet announcement video with Mancini, basically to an additional community with information that it's now fully funded through the Osmium project. Osmium is a project that funds blockchain endeavors. It's created by Mancini, who runs Raptorium Zone. As you know, I work with Mancini on Talon Wallet, and yeah, it was just announcing that. We've got a dev team working on Talon Wallet now. A nice group of developers actually who've been working on some large banking systems for world banks, so they're really a nice fit for the Talon Wallet, and they're really excited to dip their toes into getting that developed and built. Mancini's known the guys for quite a long time as well, so the trust factor's there, and yeah, it's exciting stuff, and it's the sort of team that we really need to make a good impact on that, and to make it a nice solid project, you know, for the world to use in the UTXO space. I did mention before on the last stream as well about Social Ruins, solving the scalability aspect of it. This new dev team have also reviewed what he's done on that as well, in terms of the scaling, in terms of adding the other chains and stuff like that. And yeah, everyone's happy. So we're really pleased with the work that all the team members have been putting into the Talon Wallet, including Zlata as well. I know she's been working on some additional stuff lately as well with all of that. So yeah, exciting stuff, and expect to hear more very soon with all of that. I did mention on the last stream that I'd had a meeting with a decent sized game studio with RTM integration, and then I'd arranged a follow-up meeting with them as well. So I met up with them the other day at a football ground, and I demonstrated the assets and how it could fit into their gaming operations. I also gave them some examples of what we're working on and where we are in terms of the development of said assets as well. So more to come from that once we get the assets hitting on the testnet, because I want to go back there with the testnet code, especially with how the new assets are deployed on the testnet with the naming and all that sort of stuff. So once that's up and live, I'm going to be back there demonstrating how they can attach various data points to the meta of the assets. So yeah.
And speaking of assets on the testnet, just over 72 hours, I think 70, 76 or 78 hours, depending a little bit on how you count it, we should see assets going live on the testnet. They're into the acceptance phase. That should be good because, yeah, we've all been waiting for it for a long time. It'll provide some validation for everything we've done, and it'll be a first crack at basically having a play with, as you mentioned, the new naming system and all the things you can do with the new naming system, and using that as an additional tool set. So it should be really good. What else do we have going on? Oh yeah, tomorrow morning, well, not quite tomorrow morning for most of the rest of you guys, but tomorrow morning for me, I start working on the university course we mentioned on the last stream. Going to start getting the intro and the academic table of content for that put together. And we've got a couple of places where we're going to send it into and see if we can't get some additional certification on top of it. So really looking forward to that, seeing where that goes. As soon as that gets live, it should start bringing in quite a few serious people, which I'm looking forward to.
Zlata has created some branded banners and artwork ready for our anticipated assets release, and also beyond as well. I did tease some of those in the last trivia night that we did. I don't know whether anybody noticed or not, but anyway, we're all set for branded items for social media, for assets and beyond. So big thanks to Zlata for that. I'm also in talks with another guy for an assets release video. I just want to see some examples first of what he's done before I get him to do that. If I don't like it, I'll probably just do it myself. But yeah, exciting stuff. We're just getting everything together ready for that release. So yeah. As you can see, I am wearing another one of those new tops. I was wearing an XL the other day, but I've got an L, a large on now. So these are now delivered. I've got 15 over here. Yeah, I think this one's Charlie's. So I've got 15 of these for the team. That basically put their face to the project. I'm not giving them to anyone who doesn't, because it's just a waste of money. Obviously I've paid for these myself, and the project doesn't pay for these. So I will be packing these tonight, and they will be posted tomorrow for all. There's around 10 going out to team members, so I've got 5 extras. So if any of you Raptorium team members who do want to put a face to the Raptorium project, then you will get a tee. Or a polo shirt, sorry. Yeah. H&S loves a nice polo shirt. I know that guy does. Falcon saying swanky. Yes, yes, yes. They are pretty nice. David, do you want to see yours?
Yep. Oh, yeah. Sure.
I couldn't believe how big it was. Yeah, it come in a separate package. Yours did. It's absolutely huge.
I
All right, okay. So, here's yours, David. It cuts it off. It's so big. It can't even detect a human behind it. But yeah, I could probably get 4 of me in there, mate.
All right.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's huge, mate. It's huge. All muscle, yeah? All muscle.
Nah. Bloody lockdown added quite a few kilos of extra crap.
Alright. Well, Charlie says is his all muscle. He's got a 2XL. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, so those will be going out tomorrow, so expect those. For those that didn't get a tea the first time, a normal tea, I will be sending them out as well. I've got a box full of teas down there that will go out as well. We do have other merch items coming as well, but they're coming from abroad, so when they get here, then I'll show you all. One thing also to mention is, after all the hard work and everything that H&S and crew have been doing on the channel, we now got the opportunity to do, I mean, it sounds bad, but it's not bad really. We've got ads on the shorts and also ads on the live streams. We never had those before. We were only allowed to have ads on the standard videos. But yeah, so we can do that now. Also, this YouTube channel is now converted to a proper brand account, whereas before it was run from a personal account, which means we were quite restricted in how the channel was run and how it was how it could make money for the project. So yeah, so now it's a brand account, which means yes, you will see slightly more ads, but it also means more help for the project in terms of marketing. Right now we've got the ads set as automatic. I know that Dwight did say on the YouTube channel that he's seen an ad at the start of the stream and he wondered if that was how it was supposed to do that. Well, yeah, it's supposed to do that. If you do see an ad, you know, it'd be great if you watched it. Helps us out with obviously with the channel, along with also the memberships that also people are giving us to support the channel as well. Yeah, so if you do see an ad, watch it if you want to. Don't watch it if you don't want to. We do have the option of setting manual adverts as well. For example, we can place them in the interlude for the CryptoSmith stream. And in regards to the CryptoSmith stream, that will also be happening after this stream ends. So hopefully we will be finishing that epic sword today that he's been working on. I mean, it was so close last time. So it's exciting stuff. Alejandro, how are you? What have you been working on?
Hi guys. Like I say, I'm fine. Family is fine. Everything is fine here. We still have problems with the neighbor cities around Brazil. You know what's happening around. Yeah, but here on this city we are normal, so we are fine. I'm still working with the translations of the site for the community. It's a lot of lines. I'm around 12,000 now, so I still have a lot of work to do. It will be great. And in the community, we are fine. We are just waiting around and talking about Raptorion and people mining. It's okay. Community is fine.
Brilliant.
Good to hear.
Okay, I'm just going to go over to the YouTube channel now to see if there's any comments for us. Tenacious D saying, can you say anything about the game developer you have spoken to? Yes. Really nice guy. Or guys. And quite a substantial game developer, actually. I'm not saying anything else until things are more progressed but I'm working hard on that aspect of the project, trying to get something like that sorted. And if it ever does get sorted, then it's Moon.
Zed is asking when party at my house. I think the next party at my house is going to be round about November, early November, possibly late October.
And what party's that, David?
That's when next little monster joins us all.
All right.
Yeah.
How many will that be?
Number, 8.
8.
Well, 4 here.
4 there. Right. Yeah. I mean, that's still a lot. That's still a lot. Okay. When RTM party at yours, though, David?
Well, if the markets pick up a little bit, I don't see why there couldn't be a team party out here sooner than that.
So you don't want the community there either?
I
mean, this is a very professional server, David. The community here they're all very trustworthy and you know, it's not like that DGen server or anything like that. They're all prim and proper people. You haven't got to worry about anything, mate.
Yeah.
I mean, Benny
Argentina is the place.
Oh, you want us to come there, do you?
Well, I mean Brazil, but I could travel to Argentina. But you guys have passport, you don't need visa, so you can come over to Argentina. That would be great.
Nice.
RTM Argentina party.
That does sound like a rather nice idea.
That would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do need to go and see HNS first, though, in Panama, is it? That'd be nice.
Yep.
Oh, yes, he's in Panama.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's quite a few people in Panama.
Yeah.
Noguedo as well.
Noguedo there. Yes.
Yeah,
he got the hotel. Who got the party? He got the hotel. So we can have a nice party on his hotel.
So you're saying all we've got to do is just fly there and we've got a place to stay?
Yeah. The problem is that to go to Panama, some of us need visa, so
right. Yeah.
I'm screwed. Maybe Noguedo get me a visa.
So what's stopping you at the moment? You say passport. So have you got a passport or what?
I'm working on it. Yes, it's difficult, but I will get it. Yes.
So what's making it difficult for you?
The problem is that even if I have my passport, the Venezuelan citizens are not welcome any country anymore. So we are like I don't know how I can call that. We are not invited to any country. The people doesn't like us because
why not?
We are coming from a communist country, so they know we are screwed. They know we are all working, looking for work. They know we are all leaving the country, so they don't want migrants. They like people from Muslims countries. So I don't know, but they don't like from Latin America. It's more easy to be a Muslim and go to America or to any other country than to be a Venezuelan citizen. It's very difficult.
Yeah.
Complicated.
Yeah.
I think if you throw enough money at it, though, you can get it sorted, right?
Yes, you need to get a lot of money and get all what you need. When you got money, you can buy a citizenship from, Lithuania or somewhere.
Yeah. Our bro's just sent a message, just messing around, not sure if it's decent. I've asked him if there's any copyright on it, and he says there's no copyright. So I'm going to press play, and I have no idea what it is.
Oh?
Yo! Listen up, Raptorium's the name.
Raptorium song.
Future, we're taking the game. RTM's the symbol.
Nice.
Don't you forget, we're the outlaws, rebels taking back our debt. Fast transactions, security on smash. Blockchain strong, leaving haters in the trash. We're the disruptors taking down the system, making our own rules, taking back our freedom. We're the renegades, taking back our gold.
That's good. Quite good.
And it's taking hold.
So what have you made that on, bro?
Raptorium, coin of the streets. Ain't nobody stopping us, making our own peace. Raptorium, future is now. Taking control, financial crown. We're the ones taking control. Making our own way, taking back our soul. We're the masters of our fate. We're taking the lead. Decentralized power.
Yeah, it's good.
No more middlemen. No more.
Nice one, bro. Thanks for that. I'm definitely saving that. Right, saved. Brilliant. So is that on Suno? Every time I've used Suno, it's only been like, they only give you like 30 seconds or something. I've never had one that long. Unless you have to have premium.
Pay for it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's decent. Very good. Okay, we are now... Oh, yeah, yes, Suno and playing with Meta.ai. Oh, brilliant. So thanks for joining us on the 12th of May 2024 for this Raptorium Weekly Update. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you stick with us for the CryptoSmith stream. Also, be sure to like this stream as well, subscribe to the channel, and ignore the adverts. But as I say, it does support the project. Big thanks to everyone that supports us with the memberships for the channel as well. And also be sure to follow us at Raptorium at X and Instagram, and also Threads, and also at Official Raptorium on TikTok as well. And Jamardas is managing that channel. So cheers, guys.